Okay, we are doing our second day, or second installment of our week of full face of first impressions. This is my daytime skincare edition. I clearly have already showered, or maybe it's not clear to you, I don't know, it's clear to me. That's when my hair looks the best, is when I've washed my hair and showered. So I won't be washing my face with you guys, but I'll tell you about the cleanser that I used, and then we will do the rest of the skincare together. So I did post a nighttime version of this where I did a nighttime routine with all new skincare products. I haven't really tried any new skincare in quite a long time if it hasn't come from like a Beauty Heroes box or something like that. Really, that's the only box that I keep up with and like test regularly anymore. The Detox Market box I do get, but I sort of pick and choose when I test those products specifically, if it sort of like fits in. Plus, they don't always have like skincare. They have some like other stuff too, so it's like nice to get a break from skincare. Beauty Heroes I always test all the time. So I'm always trying the skincare from Beauty Heroes, but in terms of like other skincare, I haven't really tried anything new in quite a long time. So I thought I would just pull out all new stuff this week and just do a full face of first impressions, daytime, nighttime, and then I will do a makeup one last this week. I thought I was gonna do makeup for today's video, but I decided to do skincare instead, and then we'll just do makeup on Friday. So the cleanser that I used today is the Kinship Naked Papaya. So they sent me this at the same time they sent me the Apple cleanser, which I showed you guys earlier this week. This is their Gentle Enzyme Face Cleanser, and you can use it AM and PM. It says it's supposed to melt away dirt, oil, and makeup. I just used it this morning on bare skin that I had, you know, skincare on from last night. Actually, that's not even true. I didn't do skincare last night. I fell asleep reading. So I did not have skincare on last night. So it was just, you know, residual daytime skincare is what I had on. But I really liked this. It was very gentle. It didn't make my skin feel irritated. It smells really good. I'll pump some out for you guys so you can see what the texture looked like. So it's like this creamy cleanser. And then it washed off, you know, really easily. I didn't have any problems removing it. It didn't leave any like weird residue. And like I said, it has this really nice sort of like melony, like tropical-y kind of scent. It's like kind of hard to describe because there's like a bunch of stuff in here. Let's see, there is raspberry, apricot, mango, lavender, apple, grapefruit, papaya, orange. So there's a lot of stuff in here that like helps it smell the way that it does, and it's really good. And I did really like it. It gave like a very gentle enzymatic exfoliation. It wasn't anything like crazy, made my skin tingle or anything like that. It was just very gentle, and it felt very nice and softening in the shower. Usually I don't use cleansers like this in the shower. Usually I'll use this as something like, I guess a first cleanse if it's meant to like melt off makeup. But usually I would use something like this, like a creamy enzymatic cleanser. I will usually use on a day when I'm not taking a shower and I want to wash my face in the morning and just give myself like a light exfoliation. That's what I'll use something like this for. So like if tomorrow I wake up and I don't want to take a shower, but I want to wash my face in the morning, I would use something like this. And I've used things like this a lot in the past, like the Akar Soothe cleanser is a great enzymatic cleanser. That's like a creamy cleanser. The Free and True Morning Cleanser is a great creamy enzymatic cleanser that I really like for using in the morning as well. So this would fit in sort of like that rotation of products, and I really, really did enjoy it. Plus Kinship is really affordable. I'm pretty sure all of their products are vegan. And aside from their SPF, I just like the way it smells. Aside from their SPF, all that I've tried now are their cleansers. I haven't tried any of their other skincare. I had looked into it a while ago, but their moisturizer had cacao butter in it, which I do have like an issue with cacao butter, you know, breaking out my skin, so I hadn't tried it. And I haven't picked up anything else, but they sent me the cleansers. I was really happy to try them. I do really enjoy them. And that's that. Okay, so I tried to keep my skincare, my picks, to sort of like what I've already been doing to my skin. Just very like minimal, and I did pick out like a targeted treatment because I have picked up like vitamin C again to sort of like help with, you know, a lot of the discoloration in my skin, which really only is in this area like these days. It's in like the sides of my cheek. So like this area is where my melasma is really like the worst, because you can see it right here. I used to have it really bad on my forehead, but I feel like it's dissipated a lot on my forehead. There's like a little bit, but not a ton. But really this area of my cheeks is like terrible for some reason, and I don't know why. It's not like I go out in the sun and get hit in this area. I don't know. So the things that I brought in here. So I brought in a new vitamin C treatment. I was using, I am still sort of using the Beauty Counter vitamin C treatment, which is a 10% vitamin C. So I did find something comparable that I haven't tried yet. This is the Common Air 10% vitamin C serum. They are these little capsules. So they had sent me this quite a while ago, and I think now they actually have like a retinol, like nighttime version. So this is the daytime treatment, and then they have like a nighttime version as well. So their advanced vitamin C serum combines brightening botanicals like marshmallow and licorice root to help your skin look healthy and glowy. You squeeze and twist one capsule, gently massage into clean face and neck before moisturizing. And then, like I did say, it is 10% vitamin C. So I do have a mist. We're gonna do this first, and then we're gonna do the vitamin C. So I have the Detox Mode Hydration Mist, which came in this month's Detox box. It's for dry and mature skin, it says. It's got aloe and lavender, glycerin, rice extract. So that is really nice. I do like that. It feels like lightly tingly. It shouldn't though. There's like nothing in here that would make it feel like that. I'm not really sure. I feel like a little bit of something. There's something in there that's making my skin feel a little bit weird, but anyway. Okay, so we're gonna take one of these little capsules. So we squeeze and twist one capsule. Oh, interesting. I wish I could like sort of show you this like better. So there's all of the stuff. It's really tiny, so it's like kind of hard to do. But I'll squeeze it out onto my hand, and then I'll show you what the serum actually looks like. So it's like this clear gel-like. Probably should have waited a little bit before, or to let the other one dampen in. But I'm gonna do it mostly in like the areas where I have the most problem. It doesn't smell like anything. It's scentless. But I think this is a pretty cool sort of like concept, like these mini capsules. And as far as I know, there's not like a ton of brands or even any other brands that I know of doing anything like that, at least in like the clean, the clean natural realm. I'm sure that, there are plenty of conventional brands doing stuff like this. So actually feels like kind of nice. It's almost like velvety on the skin. I'm not really sure how else to describe it, but it does kind of feel like velvety. I'm interested to see how this works against like other vitamin C serums I've tried, like what have I tried? I've used the Free and True vitamin C serum. I've used the Fit Glow one, which still like by far and away is still my favorite of like all the ones that I've tried. I feel like I see the most results the quickest with that one. I'm actually kind of to see how this one does though, especially if we can get any sort of like anything. I think if I could get these to like go down a little bit, I would feel so much less self-conscious about my face. Like if these like brown spots were not, as bad. I mean, it's still not terrible, but. So that's that. That's the vitamin C serum. It is like kind of like an oily, so it's not like gel-like. It does feel kind of like oily, which I think lends to that like velvety texture that it kind of feels like on my skin. But it's more like oily than, I guess, like serum-y. Okay, so then the other two things that I brought in here to finish off, I have a moisturizer, and then I'm going to add a oil to it. So I've got the Detox Mode Silk Serum Facial Lotion. I wanted to finish off the detox products, see how I felt about those, and this one was sort of like a lightweight combination skin, like clarifying. And then I was looking around to see like what else I could use that I hadn't used yet that would sort of like make sense in this routine and not take too much away from the vitamin C. And I found the Bybi Strawberry Booster. So this is 100% cold pressed strawberry seed oil. It's got a high content of omega fatty acids to make it a powerful skin softener to regenerate and improve the skin's moisture levels. And I figured since I'm not using like a hydrating serum really of any kind, I'm really only just using this. This would be sort of a good addition to that. I could just add a couple of drops in, into the moisturizer, and then we're really gonna be mostly done here. So I'm gonna take a few pumps of the lotion, and then I'm gonna take, I'll do like, did I just get that on my jeans? Yes, I did. 2, 3. I'll do like 4 drops of the oil. It's like it never fails. I can't keep a single pair of jeans clean longer than like 2 days to save my life. I'm always dripping stuff on them or getting them dirty or whatever. That was probably too much of the cream, just because feels a little much on the skin, but it's like nice and lightweight. It probably, there's not much that would like really beat out, you know, my love for the Fit Glow Vita Rich cream, which is what I've been using for the last couple of months. I just love that cream so much. It's so hydrating and like dreamy and creamy, and it like absorbs really nicely into the skin, and my skin doesn't have any kind of like negative reaction to it. It just like really just loves it. So I don't think this would compare to that in any way, at least just based on like texture alone, but it is like kind of like nice and lightweight. You can add some stuff to it if you want to do, you know, a little bit more to it. So that is that. I mean, overall, I did really like all of the products from the Detox mode that are in the Detox box this month. I really like the oil, the vitamin E oil that we saw in Monday's video. I did really like that one. The mist is nice. I'm wondering if I'm having some kind of reaction to it or something. I'll have to keep playing with it, but maybe it's just sort of, my skin was a little bit dry, so maybe it kind of felt maybe a little bit irritated when usually it wouldn't feel like that. So I don't know, I'll keep playing with that and I'll keep you updated. And then we'll see how I feel about, you know, this after using it for a couple of weeks or so. The last thing that I have that I'm going to use, just because I have it and it's new, and I thought some people might be interested in my thoughts on it. It's the Kinship Self-Reflect Sport SPF 60. So I'm not going anywhere today. I don't really need this, but I figured it'd be sort of like a good finisher to everything that we've got here. So it's the Triple Ceramide Moisturizing Sunscreen SPF 60. So I'm not gonna do a ton of this. I am just gonna take like maybe like 1.5 fingers because like I said, I'm not going anywhere. Maybe I should, maybe I'll take my kid to the park or something. But I don't wanna do too much just because I usually never do that much skincare, or not skincare, sunscreen. But I guess you can see what 1.5 fingers looks like, whether there's any kind of like white cast or anything like that. I do feel like there is a bit, and I'm pretty light as it is. But I also had like all of that super moisturizing stuff underneath. I feel kind of slick right now. I feel kind of slick, like it's too much. So it's a good thing I'm not putting makeup on today because that would have been too much. I'd have to alter this if I'm wearing makeup because that is quite moisturizing. I probably would not use 1.5 fingers again. I think I would probably just use one finger in the future because that is quite moisturizing. I mean, but it blended in fine. I don't have any pilling or anything like that. It just looks very dewy. But it's 24% zinc oxide. And let's see, it's got the triple ceramides to strengthen skin's moisture barrier. And then it has acerola, cherry ferment, which is a potent antioxidant and postbiotic. So it's supposed to be sweat and water resistant for 80 minutes. I mean, like, this will be good for the summer. I'm excited to have something with a bit more like SPF to use in the summer, because before, the highest that I've seen in natural SPFs is 50, which was, who has that? Actually, most do now. I mean, I think it's more common that you're seeing higher SPF ratings these days than it was before. But for the face, I think the highest I was using was like 30 maybe. So like having something like 60 to have, like, you know, when you go to the lake or the beach or, you know, hiking, whatever. We'll see what I do this summer. I'm not really sure. I have no idea what's going to happen this summer. But yeah, I'm excited to use that because I do really love the Kinship SPFs. I love the original. I love the rose version. And this is very nice though. I feel kind of greasy, but that might just be like all the other stuff underneath plus the SPF on top might have been too much. So I'd have to play around with what skincare I'm using. Maybe on a day when I want to use that, I wouldn't use like a traditional moisturizer just to sort of keep the skin, you know, from being too clogged up with stuff. But I don't think I'm gonna have any issues because it doesn't really feel like my skin feels clogged. It just feels like kind of greasy a little bit. But I'm gonna let it sink in and sort of do its thing. When in doubt, always just spray more on top to help it absorb quicker. What? Thank you. You're so cute.
You're the cutest one. Oh, even Jessie.
Yeah. All right, bye. All right, so that is all that I've got for this version of my full face to first impressions. Let's see. I really like the cleanser. Thumbs up on that one. I do really like the sunscreen, though. I'm gonna have to play around with what I use underneath because this is, as it says, it is very moisturizing. Everything else is going to take me some time, I think, to reflect and try. It's not that I think anything was bad. I think I'll just have to play around with, you know, using it and making sure that I don't, like, it's not too much. I'm excited to see if I get any results from this, if it helps with sort of like my brown spot area, my melasma. I would love to see some brightening in my skin. I'm excited to add some like more treatment things back in to sort of help boost, you know, boost my skin because I feel like that's been lacking in my routine lately. And I think I'm at the age where I can't not do those kind of like treatment things because my skin just is not, it's not what it used to be. But yeah, so far I like everything. I'll just keep playing around with it and seeing how I feel about it long term, but I don't think anything here is a bad product. I think it'll just take some finagling to make sure that it, you know, all fits right in my routine. So I'll keep you guys updated on everything. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what your thoughts are on any of the products. If you've tried any of them, what you think of them. There goes Jessie. And I will see you guys on Friday for my full face of first impressions makeup edition. I think I said addiction. Makeup edition. Bye.